Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to Let's Play Hand of Fate. I've been abbreviating the video files for this, HOF, and every time I do it, I think, Hall of Fame. So, in our last video, Mr. Lionel smacked us in the head with his goblin stick and sent us to a shop. But we don't want to go to the shop, so we're going here. And it's a Dark Dweller, but we can run away. Nice. Okay, well, Tavern Wager exists. Oh, we left Stranger in the Shadows in our deck? Why did we do that? It's ridiculous. We've already unlocked the blood auction. Okay.
Were you hoping this was the end? No. Another flaw awaits.
Okay, same thing. $5 to...
if you can defeat this encounter.
Oh, a bearded old soldier scoffs at your tails and challenges you to an arm wrestle. And we'll wager our helmet against his gold. We failed. You lose. Many thanks for this magical helm, friend. And we lose our headgear. But we lost the token. That's the important thing. Well, I did not know that those changed. That makes sense then.
One more step down, and we may see the end of this, or another set of stairs.
The Crucible? Can I turn back from the Crucible? We're gonna fail swimming the river. At least it's only a normal failure. 5 gold. 15 max health. That's a lot of max health. And it's a shop. That's what we went up there for. We could have skipped it. We could have skipped it all. Could have run out of food here if I don't find a way to get food. And a Dark Dweller. Fantastic. A Dark Dweller that I cannot skip. I have yet to succeed against the Dark Dweller. Seriously, just lost Fortitude's breath. I don't need your stupid shop.
Do not let your
Goblin King's Halls
run so short. You are on risky ground.
This actually might give us enough money.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
Great news! Mr. Lionel declares, excitedly bursting from the back of a wagon as it passes you along a well-trodden path through a summer meadow. One of the Goblin King's sons has decided to challenge the old fool for his position as ruler of our people. Under Goblin law, he can legally take his father's place if he can beat him in single combat. But the king, crafty slug that he is, has hidden the crown in the treasure vaults. Without the crown, the leadership cannot be resolved. There must be chaos in the capital. Old Goblin Town is hidden away in an enormous cavern under one of the human cities. You wouldn't believe which one, even if I told you. It's full of thieves, you know. No point visiting unless you have business with the king or his family. Anyway, the point is that the crown is in one of the treasure vaults. If we can find it, then I can use it to blackmail the king into letting me back into the city. How about it, friend? Yeah, let's go find another vault, now. That's the spirit, Lionel says, gleefully rubbing his hands together. That crown is going to get me back to my rightful place. You lead the way this time. Hours later, you stand staring through the doorway into another vault. Good luck, my friend, Lionel says, giving you a reassuring pat on the arm. Find the treasure chest. The crown must be in there. You pause for a moment, wondering if that was a voice you heard echoing between the traps. Lionel gives you a helpful kick to the rear, sending you through the door. There's actually like a goblin in here throwing things or something. You'll see him in the middle of the maze. I know this because I've played this game before. Well, I mean, almost. I mean, I've played the next 3, but I haven't played anything past that. Oh, we still have Frostfang. That's awesome.
Frostfang is awesome. I love Frostfang. Yeah, see, there's our goblin friend. Just doing that! Wow, these are like impossible to get past. Holy crap, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, I died. I died in the goblin trap maze. That's unheard of. Oh, man.
Your weapon has powers, yet you haven't used them. And now you're dead. Consult the card.
Yeah, he says that, but like my weapon's powers wouldn't have helped me in the maze. Alright, the mug and barrel is what we get for the next Minotaur thing, I think, is this crazy nonsense. Alright, we have to go take some stuff out of our deck.
Even now.
Put some new stuff in.
Take arms against the Queen of Skulls, and you will meet only death.
Okay. First off, there's some equipment I want to get rid of because I don't want that stupid helm of reflection in here anymore. What do I want instead, though? And the rat cleaver's pretty nice. We could put that in. It looks like we have all of our... I mean, the rat cleaver doesn't really have any cool abilities. Let's put in a new ring. Let's put in the occult ring. See what that does. And then for encounters, put that in. But then I want to get that stranger out of here. Stranger in the shadows. We definitely don't need that. We'll put cursed treasure back in. There we go. Because cursed treasure we can always ignore. Cards where you can choose to ignore them or enjoy their benefits are the best thing for the deck, right? Because, you know, if you don't have them.
The world is a game board, and us men and women merely players.
When this ring is sold, all the player's gold is lost, but the player receives +1 max health for every 5 gold lost as a result of the sale.
And I have predestination.
Interesting. That's coming out of the deck.
That which you already know.
Okay. Let's pray at the altar. Cannot believe that happened. Whenever the player finishes a combat, they lose 1 gold per 15 health.
To wriggle away from bad luck.
And a Dark Dweller. Man, this started beautifully. I've got to succeed against one of these things eventually. Just not today.
Huh.
Wow. Loan.
Usury, the root of all troubles.
In a busy market town, you are approached by a shopkeeper on the verge of losing his store. If you lend me the gold I need to save my store, I will repay you one day with interest. So we'll give him 10 gold. And the shopkeeper gratefully accepts your gold, saying, "You won't regret this." And the card's token is now ours. And we get a blessing. That's gold payback. After 10 steps, player draws 3 gold cards.
For the likes of you.
But, I mean, we got the loan token. That's what we really wanted. And the helpful priest. We can give him half our food. Get some blessings.
Choose from these options. The gods look upon you.
On any hit, the player inflicts 2 more damage for each blessing they possess. And any kill made using the axe grants the player 3 health. And cave escape.
Caves and caverns. One cannot hope to find adventure without a little delving now.
And a shop, which we can pass by because we don't have any gold or anything. Now would be the perfect time for cursed treasure. The White Council. Okay, we could try this again.
Win this and claim my token.
It's like, if we fail at this again, like we've hit a 1 in 64. Oh, we need the huge success, I think. Oh, we got it. A goblin suddenly drops a barrel of apples, sending them rolling across the hall. You help yourself to some supplies, while the mage berates the poor creature before sneaking out a side door. I get a food gain card, which is nice. 1 food! You soon discover that the tower is a sprawling maze of passages and chambers, many more than could actually fit inside the structure you saw from a distance. You are inexplicably drawn to a bare stone chamber with an opening to the sky above. You watch as a magician summons an enormous scaled creature into existence. Its form seems mainly to be composed of vicious-looking claws, gnashing teeth, and writhing tentacles. You feel dizzy just watching it. It lunges, biting and slashing at the wizard, but backs away when he raises an ornately decorated skull. The wizard addresses the creature.
You will go to the city of Kadir and kill the Duke.
The creature's unblinking eyes gaze in every direction at once, and its sinister voice resonates from a dozen mouths.
How has he wronged you? It hisses. Or is this more wisdom from the benevolent council? He foolishly questions my will, as do you, the wizard responds, holding the skull higher. Go, I command it!
The beast retreats once more, rasping,
Beware, Zahagan! The bones of my true master will not protect you forever. One day you will slip and drop them, and then I shall have you in my claws. Your threats are hollow, demon, and serve only to delay your departure. The mage stops abruptly. What are you up to? He mutters, then quickly looks around the room in alarm. His gaze comes to rest directly on you, watching from the shadows. Okay, attempt to knock the skull from his hands is what we're gonna do. You can flee the room. Oh, man. Boom! Success. You send your weapon flying across the room, crashing into the skull and knocking it to the floor. The mage looks from the fallen skull to you, and then to the beast. His mouth opens, but before he can utter a word, a dozen tentacles descend upon him. A loud bell begins ringing throughout the hall. More robed figures appear from glowing portals to aid their leader. You flee the room as the sounds of fire, magic, and teeth do battle. Under the cover of the chaos you have sown, you manage to loot a magical artifact of some kind from an unoccupied laboratory before being spotted. There's an intruder in the lab,
A magician calls from the doorway. No time for that now, someone else yells. Just expel it before it damages something important. One of the magicians casts a spell, and you find yourself standing in the forest, the tower just visible in the far distance. This guard's token is now yours. Awesome. Awesome. That was like our white whale, I think. The Crucible! I almost think we have to do this. Two skulls it is. Yeah, I mean, I have to do this for the opportunity to get. I have to do this for the opportunity to get stuff. Gold or whatever. Three of dust or 4 of dust? Which will I pick? Fun fact, I don't want to end up in the spikes. Alright. Perfect combat. Okay, I have all my gold riding in this one. A random voice yells, "Don't let me down." 4 of plague, 2 of skulls. This is so doable. Have I been poisoned? There we go. The traps killed them. That's awesome. After surviving the crucible, you're paraded through town and allowed to continue on upon your adventure. A few random peasants throw coins, saying you've made me rich, warrior. 1 gold gain card? That's what I get? 10 gold per blessing. It's 30 gold. Okay, well that'll buy us some food anyway. Alright, so when we come back, more of this. Bye, everybody.